Yo, okay, so this is going to be my reply to Virgin Boy. Now, I just saw your community post, and you might want to get your facts right. Nobody was lying about their age. That approach was literally 3 years ago. Yes, I've got literally approaches on my channel that's years old, like going from like 4 years back, and I put all of them approaches on my channel to show how bad the dating game is in this country and how fucked up it is. No one's lying about their age. I was literally 25 in that video, which was 3 years ago. Yeah, that video was 3 years ago. So you might want to get your facts right, you fucking virgin. So I was watching your video, man, and you were saying about how if I keep calling you a virgin, do I think that's somehow gonna convince people that you are a virgin, or is it gonna convince myself rather that you're a virgin? Now, there's no convincing to be had. I'm telling you that you're a fucking virgin because you're a fucking virgin. I'm not trying to convince myself anything. I know you better than you know yourself. And as far as convincing, I quote, other people, I mean, why the fuck would I want to waste my time trying to convince a biased audience? That does not make any sense. Like, the people in this community have shown how biased they are multiple times. From the remembering what they want to remember, forgetting L's that they took, forgetting L's they've took against me. Why would I waste my time trying to convince a biased audience? That just does not make any sense. I mean, I specifically don't do certain things anymore because these people are biased on this community, and they'll just pretend like they've won anyways. Like, that's literally them. They're biased. But you are trying to convince yourself many things. Like, I mean, you're still trying to convince yourself that I've got a big nose and that I'm ugly and that I'm an incel. I mean, does that make you feel better about the fact that you are the ugly one with no teeth? You look like a rat, and you can only get a disabled girl. And before you say she's not disabled, I'm going to explain exactly how she's disabled later on. She is. Your girlfriend is disabled. So yeah, does you calling me, trying to call me ugly, make you feel better about the fact that you actually are the ugly one that can only get disabled girls? Like, your face looks like it's actually melting. You're like one of the ugliest things I've ever seen, and you're trying to call me an incel. How can I be an ugly big nose incel when I've literally pulled women that you will never be able to pull because you're an ugly bastard and you got no social skills? I mean, what the fuck? If I'm such an ugly incel, why have I never had to resort to a disabled girl? Why have I pulled more women than you if I'm an ugly incel? Like, you never answer these questions. It just doesn't make any sense. And then you were saying about how, like, yeah, you enough complain about women for somebody that gets all these women. I mean, yeah, women are cunts. They're dickheads. I mean, I don't see no reason to be dishonest. I'm not like I don't need to be a simp just because I've pulled women. I mean, yeah, they're dickheads. They're cunts. They are. That doesn't mean people have not been with women just because people fucking speak the fucking truth. What the fuck? Yeah, they are dickheads. They're cunts. They're arseholes. Yeah, they are. So what? That means I've never pulled a woman because that's what I'm saying. You're a fucking idiot. And another thing is, like, you like to convince yourself that other people are, you like to convince yourself other people are skin. Like, you were saying about how I'm skin and I've never seen 500 euros. You're right. You got me. Never seen 500 euro. I've never seen 500 euros in my life. See, we don't all lie like you. Yeah, I haven't seen 500 euros ever in my life. But I've seen £6,000 that made you run away for 2 years. I saw £6,000 in cash, which is worth more than euros, and it had you running away for many years, along with the other people on here. So I saw £6,000 in cash, but I never saw 500 euros. No, no. And the thing is, why do you keep trying to convince yourself that I'm skin when you are the one that sat in a bedsit with no bed, no life experiences, literally nothing, and you're trying to convince yourself that I'm skin? Listen, let me give you a fun fact. You know that £13,000 that you're showing everybody, right? I was looking at my life experiences for the past 3 years earlier on my phone because I've got it logged as memories. Mate, I would not trade 1 year of them life experiences for 13 grand, let alone 3 years of my life. You know, you've literally had no life experiences for 3 years. You didn't go abroad, you didn't eat in any fancy restaurants, no designer clothes, couldn't pull women, didn't go out drinking. I've done all of them things that you couldn't afford to do. I've had designer clothes, went to some fancy restaurants, travelled up and down the country, went abroad, pulled women that you can never get with because you're too ugly and too skint. But yet, Peter Belly's the skint one. Do you hear yourself? I'm younger than you. I've got designer clothes. I've got more life experience than you. I've been to restaurants that's worth literally more than your whole life. I've been out drinking a million more times than you will ever. But yet, I'm the skint one. Do you actually hear yourself? Do you actually hear what you're saying? You know, I'm the skint one. Whilst you were saving up for 3 years of your life, wasting your youth, wasting your prime years, doing nothing, I was out there living a life that you couldn't afford and still had money. So, I mean, I think you'll find the skint one is your virgin self. Nobody else. So, literally everything screams skint about you, but nothing screams skint about me. Isn't that funny? Like, from an unbiased point of view, think about it, right? Think about it right now, yeah? These little abroad holidays that you're going on, I done that when I was 23. By the time I was 23, I went abroad twice in the space of a month. 2 different times in the space of a month. And you're only doing this at 31. Isn't it so funny how everything screams skint about you, but nothing screams skint about me? What screams skint about me? Someone that's been to designer, someone that's got designer clothes, somebody that's been to fancy restaurants. I've done all of these things in my life that you can't afford, and I've got more money than you, but yet I'm the skint one. Yeah, have a word with yourself. Have a couple of words with yourself, mate. You might find the answer. And then you were saying about how, isn't it mad how, you know, how can 2 people be together for so many years, right? And be together for so many years and you know, not have sex. You would have thought, you know, maybe just once they'd have sex. But here's the thing, virgin boy, people in relationships don't go around stalking other people's sloppy seconds for wank material. You've literally tried it on with every single one of my sloppy seconds trying to get wank material. That's not what somebody that has sex in a relationship does. That's how we know you're a virgin, because how you went around all of these women that I've been with, stalked them, the ones that you could, you tried to get information out of them. That's exactly what a virgin would do, which is why I call you a virgin, because you are a virgin. I'm not trying to convince myself anything. You are a virgin. And the fact that you say that your girlfriend's not disabled, right? This is the last bit I'm gonna add on here. Yeah, you say that your girlfriend's not disabled. So why is it that your girlfriend had no problem with you messaging other women about their sex life? That's not a very normal thing to do, is it? I'm pretty sure some other person's girlfriend wouldn't be happy with them messaging other women about their sex life and trying to get wank material from them. So think about it, mate. If Sarah was really giving you all of this sex, you wouldn't be going around messaging women trying to get wank material, would you? You fucking virgin cunt. And if she wasn't fucking disabled, she wouldn't be allowing you to do that. So you're not a virgin, yet you go around stalking all of the women that I've been with trying to get wank material. But yet you're not a virgin and you're in a relationship having sex, so you say, which doesn't make any sense because you wouldn't be doing what you're doing if you wasn't a virgin. And then the second thing is that you claim your girlfriend is not disabled, yet she has no problem with her boyfriend stalking other women trying to get wank material from them. I think you're a pack of cunts, mate, and you're fucking full of shit because you make absolutely no sense whatsoever. Listen, mate, you can do this for a million years. Come on here, try and convince yourself that I'm ugly like you and try and convince yourself that I'm skint like you. But it's never ever going to work. There is everything ugly about you. Everything that's a virgin about you. And everything that's skint about you. There's none of these things about me, bro. None of these things about me. There's nothing skint about me. There's nothing virgin about me. And there's nothing ugly about me. But there's all of these things about you. That's the difference. So, yeah. Get a life and fucking get laid. You know? Fucking hell.